Hello and welcome to the eDoc Builder training series. In this lesson, we will cover the functions of the Positioning tab. We will begin by logging into eDoc Builder. From the Templates page, click the pencil icon to edit on the template you want. Next, click Field Setup tab and then expand the field you want. Next, click into the Positioning tab. Position adjustments for fields, both image and text, are sometimes necessary. The positioning feature will also allow you to change the width and height of the form field. This is helpful when you just need to tweak a field without having to make changes to the PDF itself and re-upload it to the template. Positioning is available for both versions of eDoc Builder. Please note that before making changes, be sure to define the units of measure in the top right corner of the creator. Also, settings on the Stacking Groups tab will override any positioning changes that apply. So if the text is set to slide up on the Stacking Groups tab, you cannot set it lower on the Positioning tab. You could, however, still change the left to right position. Emulate Acrobat text field positioning. The purpose of this is to attempt to tweak the output with how Adobe Acrobat presents filled-in fields. The positioning is approximate. None means no spatial positioning. Single line enforces vertical center alignment, insets the text by 2.5 points horizontally from the edge, and moves the field down by 6% of the font size. Multiline enforces vertical top alignment, insets the text by 2.5 points horizontally and 3 points vertically from the edge. It uses 116% of the point size for auto leading and moves the field down by 6% of the font size. Overwrite positioning from PDF. The 4 entries allow repositioning of your text, graphic, or image field to any position within your document instead of just tweaking the positioning from the PDF. If you want to override the field position in the PDF, then check this box. Measurement settings. The default entry for these fields is 0. It is important to note that these fields must be populated with a dimension, even if changes are not made. The units of measure drop-down may be set to points, inches, feet, microns, millimeter, centimeters, and meters. Left. Assign a position in relation to the left edge or margin of your document. Bottom. Assign a position in relation to the distance from the bottom edge of your document. Width. Enter the width of the form field. If changes do not need to be made, enter what the original setting is. Height. Enter the height of the form field. If changes do not need to be made, enter what the original setting is. Now please note that the positioning will not work if you leave any of the settings to 0. Either an entry by you or the original setting shown in the parenthesis needs to be entered. With rotation, we can rotate the field by entering the number of degrees for this field to rotate and where to rotate on. Now we can look at the differences in the document when these changes have been made. The first last field needs to be vertical at the left end of the template. Simply rotating the field alone will not give the correct position. The positioning tab is used here to get the text in the exact spot needed. The earlier example is just one way you may use the positioning tab. There are several more situations you might want to use it. Those are listed here. Thank you for watching this video tutorial.